All right, we're out on the Fox River Trail today. It's sunny, but it's a little hazy. Not that bright sun. Supposed to be a 10 to 20 mile an hour wind today, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to be doing our ride here, and then we're going to be doing some fishing. I've got my fishing pole packed so we can make some stops if we want to along the way. Kind of taking it easy right now, because I did about 15 yesterday. Plus the fishing. See if we can get someone to stop here. So we're going to do our ride as far as I want to go first, and then on the turnaround I'm going to be making stops to fish. That wind's really pushing me right now. Not pushing me, pushing against me. So this is going to be a pretty tough ride. Hopefully it'd be better on the back if we get a tailwind. If this wind's coming out of the north. was a little bit worried about my hat getting blown off. It's really nice to get a little protection for your face, and you can kind of tip it down when you hit a swarm of gnats. It's good for blocking those. When we get out in the open, though, the wind's probably going to want to blow my hat off. Hello. Got some deer out here. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a bigger group of those, because those two were right in the same area. That's surprising, because I was just saying, was it yesterday, that they rarely pop out in front of you, and sure enough, that thing just kind of loped across right in front of me. And then the other one a little bit further down. But a nice cooler, not as sunny day today. It's still a little wet out here. I don't know when this would still be wet from, unless it rained earlier today and I missed it. But those guys are out. I'm sure they're grazing that moist vegetation, whatever they're eating. Okay, now we got the speed bump bridge that doesn't have a little slot in the middle for you to go through with your bike. So I'll probably just do this this trip to the north here, and then probably cut right to the fishing videos. This will probably be like maybe a 20 to 25 minute ride up. Pretty quiet out here today. Not many riders. Here's a fishing spot that we can try on the way back, though it's kind of a carp zone along the shoreline, pretty shallow, but you never know. This is pretty much how I became fox trucker on everything, though. From riding up and down the Fox River Trail and fishing. Doing it all on two wheels. Yeah, this water in here is really low under this bridge. I really thought that was going to be a fishing spot, but we'd need a heck of a lot more rain to get that water up. Axles. But these shoes I have are supposedly resistant to getting wet. They don't get ruined, so it's pretty tough riding on sandals too, with these hard pedals. So this looks like the speed I'm kind of settled in at, about 14. Without that headwind though, might be a little better. Everything is growing in here now. All these trees look nice and green. Getting close to the spot. Well, one reason I brought the pole with me on the bike today, though, is because that Carpentersville Dam is getting pretty heavily fished, and I got blocked by someone who hung their bottom fish line, basically blocking my whole area that I was fishing. That just happens sometimes. And it looked like the bite had gone away over there anyway. But it seemed like every time I had a clear shot to get into the water that I wanted to fish, it seemed like I had a fish, even though I got two and lost one. But I didn't get a lot of opportunities to do what I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to strap up the fishing pole. There's one spot here under the bridge that I did want to try, but it all depends on how high the water is right now. If you can walk in there and get to the pillars under the bridge, if you can get close enough, that used to be a really good spot. Might have caught some of my biggest smallies down there. Then the Algonquin Dam, which is where we're going to end up, unless I add on a little extra mileage here. I'll see. I forgot to reset it again. I'll have to make a quick calculation, because I'm at 20. I'm trying to remember what was on there. Maybe only the one day. There's a big rabbit. Been seeing some rabbits around. So I think I just didn't clear yesterday. Yesterday was at 15. So we've just got 5. We've just got 5 right now. The only thing is stopping and starting takes a toll on you when you're trying to ride and fish at the same time. Kills your momentum, and then you go to jump on the bike again. This is our bridge here, though. You can fish all around this bridge. Let's see how the depth looks here. It looks like the depth could be good. Looks like this could be fishable. So that side, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to fish, because they built this new section here, so there isn't really no public like way you can kind of go down there, and it's right in somebody's backyard now. I think we're going to just ride out a little bit past here. Really hope we get a tailwind on the way back down here. So if we can get across here on the green, I'll just leave the camera rolling. If we can get across safely. You always got to peek around your left shoulder there to watch out for those guys taking a right turn, because they're not going to want to stop. So I might ride up to about let's see, what do we want? Maybe I'll do 7-8 miles this way. So I got a couple to add on. Little recumbent bike with a dog basket. So this was really a pretty good area to fish here. This stream that goes into the Fox here. But they made a section of it into some kind of conservation area that they don't want you to fish in. So the only thing I have left here is my bridge here that you guys have probably seen me clamber down to get under this bridge here. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. Because I don't like leaving my bike up on the top side, and it's kind of treacherous trying to drag it down that hill. We'll see how the depth looks. We got a conservation guy stopping right here for some reason. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going.
You looking for fishermen down there?
No, graffiti.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my fishing spot. It's good to see those guys out there. On the bike too, looking for graffiti. Pretty sure there is graffiti down there, because there's walls and stuff you can paint on. So I think we can probably turn around at some point up here. There isn't really anywhere to fish any further up here, because we're getting away from the river right here. We're turning a little bit. The river's on our left. I think that would be a good job, though. Those conservation guys the DPR. Is that what you call it? Department? No. What do you call it? You know, the rangers, the conservation. Fuck. And back in that parking lot, I didn't know he was going to be on a bike though. But that's really the only way you can get to, you know, these areas on the trail that they want to check out. So I think we're going to wrap this here. After we go over this next little cool bridge here, I'm going to turn it around and I'm start hitting my fishing spots. It's a little stream here. It looks like it's got a good amount of water in it, surprisingly. I wonder if that means the gravel pit's up and running, and they use that to filter their fine sand or whatever down. There's a nice rock right in the middle of the path. I think we're going to do that. We're going to stop here and we're going to whip around, start getting to work on them fishing spots.